Welcome to news releases today. Trump gauge terminating acting AG Jeffery Rosen during definite weeks to seek after unwarranted elector misrepresentation claims. In his last a long time of office, at that point President Donald Trump gauged an arrangement to expel acting Attorney General Jeffery Rosen and supplant him with a supporter inside the Justice Department when Rosen wouldn't seek after Trump's unwarranted cases of citizen extortion, an individual acquainted with the issue disclosed to USA Today. The source, who isn't approved to remark freely, said the arrangement, which Trump at last dropped, provoked leftover top justice authorities to undermine a mass abdication. Until the end, the pressing factor never halted. The pressing factor was genuine, the source stated, portraying Trump's endeavors to pressure government investigators to take up a mission at last pointed toward upsetting the appointment of President Joe Biden. The arrangement, first announced by the New York Times, involved supplanting Rosen with Jeffrey Clark, who Trump had designated to lead Justice's Environment and Natural Resources Division and who later filled in as acting head of the Civil Division. Had the exertion continued, Clark, who had prior raised worries about citizen extortion inside the office, would have been in a situation to follow up for Trump's benefit to challenge political decision brings about Georgia, where the president had recently compelled state authorities. Clark didn't promptly react to demands for input. The Times announced that Clark denied any part in an endeavored ouster of Rosen. There was a genuine conversation of alternatives and advantages and disadvantages with the president, Clark told the paper. Tragically, the individuals who were important for a favored legitimate discussion would remark in broad daylight about such inward thoughts, while likewise twisting any conversations. The president's ultimate choice not to fire Rosen came after a White House meeting with both Rosen and Clark, where they made their cases to him. Two authorities, as per the Times record, compared the White House meeting to a scene of The Apprentice, the unscripted TV drama Trump facilitated prior to entering the 2016 official race. The scene checks one more exertion by Trump to utilize the force of the Justice Department to state his political will. Previous Attorney General William Barr, who once filled in as one of Trump's most vocal protectors, left the division December 23. His takeoff came soon after breaking with the president by recognizing that there was no proof of mass citizen misrepresentation that would have changed the result of the political decision. In November, Trump likewise terminated the Department of Homeland Security's then digital boss, who directed an intricate political race security exertion guarding against unfamiliar obstruction and extortion. The excusal of Christopher Krebs, overseer of DHS's Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, followed the office's assertion that the overall political race was the most secure in U.S. history. The assertion filled in as a sharp reproach to a president who kept on making unconfirmed claims of casting a ballot extortion while his lawful group flopped consistently to support their difficulties in court. The divulgences about Trump's 11th-hour pressure crusade at justice comes as he faces a second arraignment preliminary in the Senate. Recently, the House casted a ballot to arraign Trump for instigating the January 6 uproar at the Capitol, where fanatics tried to disturb the vote affirming Biden's political race triumph. 5 individuals passed on in the attack, where the Capitol was penetrated without precedent for over 200 years. For a very long time, our qualities were deprecated, the standard of law was battered, and our majority rule system was separated by a profoundly deceptive man who had no business in the Oval Office, House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff, Democrat, California, tweeted after reports of Trump's new pressing factor crusade at justice arose. Our majority rule government endure yet just barely. How we deal with remake will decide its disappointment. Preet Bharara, a previous boss government investigator in Manhattan who was terminated by Trump, said the previous president's push at justice underscores the requirement for the Senate to act against Trump. The deluge of new data about his wrongdoing in the last weeks is simply starting, Bharara said. It won't be conceivable to simply proceed onward.